Hi everybody, welcome. We're here at the Montecillo in El Paso, Texas. It's a great little area on the west side. And today I'm here with Arshia Bahadori. He's one of the agents on our team, and he's also an expert at everything to do with VA disability, veterans, tax exemptions, benefits of the VA loan for disabled veterans specifically. So today I wanted to bring him on and kind of talk about some of the specific benefits that you can get as a disabled veteran. Specifically, the benefits you get in Texas for being a disabled veteran can be very significant. So, Arshia, can you kind of explain what are some of the benefits of being a disabled veteran with the VA loan versus a normal active duty service member or just like a regular veteran?
For sure. So one of the big benefits you're going to have is the waiving of the VA funding fee. So the VA funding fee is going to cost you anywhere between 0.5% to 3%, depending on if this is your first or second time, which could be thousands of dollars saved. So you're going to save a ton there, and all you need is a service-connected disability that the VA is paying you on. Okay, and that's going to save you thousands right there.
So basically what the funding fee is anytime the VA does a loan, there's always like an extra 2 or 3% charge that's tacked onto the loan. So for example, if you're buying a house, it's $200,000, your final loan amount, if you're not putting any money down, might be like $204K because is adding that VA loan.
Exactly.
That VA funding fee, excuse me. So,
and that's how the VA keeps the VA loan alive. They use the funding fee to fund the VA loan program. So there's no down payment, and that's because of the VA funding fee. There's no PMI because of the VA funding fee. So that's how the loan program stays alive. It's funded by vets.
So with the waiving of the funding fee with a certain percentage of disability, do you have to be like 100%, 50%, or what is kind of the standard for getting your VA funding fee waived?
That's a great question. It's just, you could have a 10% rating and your VA funding fee will be waived. It's any service-connected disability that the VA is paying you on will waive the funding fee entirely.
Okay, cool. So basically, if you are a disabled veteran, like with any percentage,
exactly,
you're going to get that funding fee waived.
Now, you might have a 0% rating. That won't get your funding fee waived, but if you are collecting and you will at 10%, that'll get the funding fee waived for you.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. So in addition to having the funding fee waived with the percentage of disability rating, is there any other benefits specifically with the VA loan that you can think of?
Yes, there is. So one thing that the VA does is give you a grant, and it's an adaptability grant. You have to qualify for it. Okay, I believe it's going to be loss of limb, eyesight, and you can apply for this grant, and I believe it's up to $20,000, and they will adapt your house to accommodate your disabilities. So that is also available to disabled vets.
So we kind of hit on the VA loan a little bit specifically and some of the specific advantages with that. And I know in Texas, one of the big things here is that you can actually eliminate or reduce your property taxes greatly as a disabled veteran. So can you kind of talk to us about that and how does that work? What are the percentages, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. So there's 3 tiers in the disability exemption program. So 10 to 30% is like a tier 1, right? 30 to 50, tier 2, 60 to 90 is tier 3, and then obviously you have 100% is going to fully exempt you from property taxes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the first 3 tiers, they may knock off up to $10,000 of value that you're going to be taxed on. 100% is the big one where you're fully exempt from property taxes.
Okay, cool. So just to clarify, your taxable value, let's say again your house is $200,000 and your tax appraised value is $200,000.
Yep.
If you get, I think you said tier 3, right? It'll knock it down $10,000. So basically, instead of getting taxed on $200,000 of value, you're going to be paying tax on $190,000 of value.
Exactly.
Plus any other homestead exemptions or anything like that you have. So it's not honestly not a huge deduction if you're in the tier 3.
Yeah.
But it does help, and I believe you can stack it on to your homestead. So it definitely is significant, even if you're at the lowest tier.
Yeah, the middle tier is is less than 10,000, but it's still worth applying for it. Get it, apply for it, and it's money saved, right?
Yeah.
It's money saved and it's benefits that you're entitled to.
So I think a common myth that I hear a lot is that people think, oh, if I'm like 90% disabled, if I have a 90% rating, that's like 90% of my property taxes are gone. And it's like, that's actually not the case, unfortunately.
Yeah. You would think it would make sense that way, but
yeah,
it's not that way.
So it sort of is somewhat of like an all or nothing, I feel, with the VA ratings for the property tax aspect.
Yeah.
You still get all the other benefits, of course, like even if you have like a lower rating, but like really if you want to save like all of the property taxes or like a really good chunk of them, got to get that like 100% rating.
That's right. The
Cool.
100% is the big one.
Yeah, can you talk to us a little bit about like some of the benefits of getting that 100% rating? Like how much does it save you here in Texas?
Yes, so Texas is huge on property tax, right? We have no income tax, but we do have a property tax, and property tax here is close to 3%.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a 100% rating, you, on let's say a $200,000 home, could be saving $6,000 a year by having a 100% rating, which is huge. That's a savings of $500 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a really good scenario. Let's say you're currently renting a home that might be worth about $200,000 and you're paying, let's say, $1,200 in rent, right?
It's probably higher than that, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm being conservative there,
Yeah.
but if you applied for a loan and you are exempt from property tax, okay, you could be living in the same kind of home for substantially less. I mean,
like it's $900,000 a month.
Exactly, and which is a huge savings.
Yeah, so basically, whenever you get your monthly payment for a loan, probably at least like 45% of that monthly payment that you're getting, that your quote is for, that's probably property taxes, like 45% of your monthly payment. So
exactly.
If you get a 100% disability rating, like you're paying like 55-60% of what everybody else is paying. So like the savings are really huge.
They are, yeah. You really want to take full advantage of those benefits, truly.
And then can you talk to us a little bit about the pre-approval aspect as far as like getting qualified for a loan with say 100% rating? Like let's say I'm a disabled vet with a 100% VA rating. Maybe I don't have a job, or maybe I'm using like my GI Bill benefits. Can you kind of talk about a couple different scenarios as far as like getting approved for a loan?
You'll want to reach out to a loan officer, right? And they're going to look at your income, they're going to look at your debt. And one of the great things about VA disability is that your income is not taxable. Your disability income is not taxed. So that is going to help you qualify for a lot more than you normally would. And on top of that, your property taxes you being exempt from having to pay it is also going to increase the amount you qualify for. So you'd be surprised to find out with just 100% disability income, you could qualify for a $300,000, $400,000 home here in El Paso, Texas, with just disability income.
Yeah, I have a guy who is 100% VA rating. He has his retirement, so he's in the Army for 20 years, he's retiring, and just with that alone, he's qualifying for like $500,000.
Yeah.
So it's pretty significant, definitely a great benefit.
So if you're thinking about taking full advantage of your disabled veteran benefits, reach out to me, whether it's on the buy side, on the sell side. I'm here to help you out.
Cool, yeah, definitely. So Arshia definitely specializes in this. He's got a lot of knowledge in working with disabled veterans specifically. Our whole team works with like active duty and veterans, but Arshia can definitely help you if you're like got a VA rating, or if you want to kind of capitalize on those.
Yep, if you need help capitalizing on your veteran benefits, reach out to me. I'm happy to help.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Or if you need real estate assistance, whether you're buying or selling a home in El Paso, Texas, or anywhere else, please reach out to us. Thank you.